While watching the film, she would always tell me, that's your grandfather's voice. And I would always refute and say, no, that's Raj Kapoor ji singing. The whole idea behind the production is the fact that we belong to a legacy.
Yeah.
And we need to carry that on. Suhani chandni raate hame sone nahi deti. I used to stay with my grandmom in the same building.
Yeah.
But we used to get school offs on a Friday and a Saturday. So Friday and Saturday was time to be spent with my grandmother. But when we came of a certain age of about 3 or 4,
yeah,
then it used to be that every time we had to go there, she had to give us an incentive to really kind of stay with her. So either it would be opening up my grandfather's wardrobe and taking one item from his cupboard.
Okay.
Or else it would be that, okay, if it's a Friday night, then we have to watch one of Raj Uncle's films, Raj Kapoor ji's films. I think I must have seen all Raj Kapoor ji's films over and over again for about 1,000 times each probably. I've spent so much time with my grandmother while I was growing up. And of course, Mera, Naam used to be our most favorite film because it was the lengthiest film.
Yeah.
So somewhere every time, while watching the film, she would always tell me, that's your grandfather's voice. And I would always refute and say, no, that's Raj Kapoor ji singing. And a lot of Filmfare trophies, the national awards, so many awards out there. I always used to wonder whose awards these are, because at that time for us in school, it used to just be sack race.
Yeah.
And if you're getting a medal in sack race or 100 meter. But so it just happened that one day I was called for a film. My father was, Yash Chopra ji called my father for me to act in a film called Vijay.
Correct.
So I went to Bangalore. I performed on a song called Akkad Bakkad Bambe Bo.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since I understood what my grandfather's profession was, because it was the first time I had to lip sync. So yeah, I think the journey began there. And this whole dream of being in front of light, camera, action is something else, yeah.
Is there a song of your grandfather's that stands out to you the most?
Oh, many of his songs. For me, I think Jeena, Yahan, Marna, Yahan, resonates with all of us because of the kind of profession that we belong to.
Yeah.
But for me, my most favorite songs of his are Kai Baar Yon Hi Dekha Hai.
Yeah.
So I love Kai Baar. And I also love Suhani Chandni Raate. Suhani Chandni Raate Hame Sone Nahi Deti. It's one of my most favorite songs. Extremely romantic.
Right.
And yeah, so I mean, if I begin, then there's no end to it.
Yeah.
I mean, his songs are such that you can just keep going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I think for me, my most favorite remains Duniya Banane Wale.
Also, of course.
Yeah. Now, last but not least, coming to the M of the N&M films.
Yes.
Do you feel that there's a legacy you have to carry on?
Of course. I mean, the whole idea behind the production is the fact that we belong to a legacy.
Yeah.
And we need to carry that on. See, our craft, our art is all ours. Our factory is us. My grandfather's factory was his. It went with him.
Sure.
My father's factory is his. It'll go with him. My craft is mine. My brother's craft is his. We can't pass it on to the next generation.
Sure.
But we want the legacy to continue.
Right.
So tomorrow, if the Mukesh family, I hope Nurvi grows up to becoming an artist.
Yeah.
But if not, then I will hope that she understands production. She takes the legacy forward of what we are very strongly trying to do for our grandfather, our father, and of course for generations to come.
Awesome. Neil, thank you so much for
Thank you,
being
man.
here. Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.